everyone, welcome back to Empire Intelligence. Today we have a very special tomato on the podcast. Please welcome to the stage the Chimera Labubu maker, Arsoya. Everyone clap and say hello.
Thank you. Hello.
All right, so do you want to give
That
a
was
little
an
introduction?
awesome introduction.
Oh, thank you. Do you want to introduce
Yeah,
yourself?
I'm this little tomato thing. I like to draw sometimes. I study game graphics, my third year of high school now. I have a dog. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I mean, that's you covered all the basics of what we need to know about you. You're a tomato, you have a dog, and you study game graphics. So, I mean, hey, you
Yeah.
you covered all the bases there. Um, but yeah, just to dive into some quick questions real quick before we get into the art related questions. Um,
Mm.
now, I introduced you as the Chimera Labubu maker, and that was because
Yeah.
when I saw that you posted that and you got that comment that was like my dream Labubu, I haven't laughed harder in my entire
Yeah,
life. That was so
I was
funny.
also like bawling. Yeah, I thought I was kind of shocked because I hadn't like thought about it that way, but when I read that, I was like, "Damn, it kind of looks like a Labubu." Yeah,
Our Soya
but
X
like
Popmart
it's
collab
okay.
when?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ugh.
um, but besides being filled with laughter, did it make you feel bad about your art piece? I'm like genuinely curious.
No, no, I just
Okay.
thought it was like really funny. It made me happy that someone, I don't know, that they analyzed it like that. I don't know. They just noticed my art and they said something funny about it, and I just like, oh wow, you noticed me, senpai. Like, yeah. No, I thought it was funny. I
Oh
like it when
man.
people do jokes about my art. Makes me happy.
That's beautiful. And I'm glad that it didn't make you upset because I found it very, very hilarious. And if you were going to come on here and be like, yeah, it actually made me hate that art piece, I was going to feel so bad. All right.
That would have been awkward.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and tell me about this little tomato creature. How did this become your Sona?
Uh, yeah, I just really fucking love tomatoes, man. I have eaten, I consume so many tomatoes, like the baby ones, on a daily basis that I
Yes.
think is some kind of addiction, probably. Like, I eat a whole package of those little shits in a day.
That's hey, at
So yeah,
least you're
I just
healthy.
yeah. I don't know about that though. I think my tummy started getting some problems at one point, but it's okay. I think what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Period.
And yeah, the tomatoes are worth it. Yeah, that's like the whole reason.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Um, okay, well, like you mentioned earlier, you said that you're studying game design or something? Game graphics?
yeah, game graphics.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
tell me about that. Like, what does that entail?
Um, yeah, as you know about video games, there's graphics in those, and that like covers about everything that you see visually, 3D models and all the art, the menu, all the like buttons and stuff that you see, tile sets and yeah, all that bullshit.
That's awesome. Um,
Yeah.
and you said you've been studying that for 3 years now?
Mm-hmm.
That's very impressive. I will say though, in your what's it called? Instagram description, you also said that you're studying animation. Is animation in like game graphics something that you
Yeah.
want to go into
Yeah.
like as a career?
I thought about that at first, like when I in like when I was applying for schools, that was one thing that I was looking after, to be able to animate. But now, like, I don't know really. I think the thing is, this school really fucking sucks. Turns out. But there is not a lot of options where I live. I live in Sweden, and we're not that big in that department. At
Mm,
least not where I live. There are some pretty good schools, but they are not close to where I live. So I don't want to sound like a bitch or like I'm saying that, oh, I'm so good at art, but like, um, let's just say that my skills are further developed than the ones of my teacher.
oh, wow.
Uh, yeah, so it's not very good. He just like threw the principles of animation in our faces and then just like, yeah, do what you will with those. Like he had no um, major experience animating himself or anything.
Mm,
Um, so yeah, the dream of that is kind of crushed because I have wasted so much time here and not learning anything. Um, just like rehearsing everything that I already know.
yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
I thought
you first.
uh,
You first. You first.
I thought about doing something similar, fast, but like uh, somewhere that knows what they're doing,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. But yeah, there aren't nothing like that where I live. So now I am trying to become an apprentice at a tattoo studio instead.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's so scary though. I'm so nervous.
I can cut. Yeah, well, I can cut this out if you don't want to put this in the video, but I'm just curious. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so you're like
Yeah.
freshly out of high school and all that stuff.
Yeah. One of my classmates' girlfriend, she is an apprentice and she got that going right after she graduated. And I want to do that too.
Well, yeah,
So I've been
I think
talking to her
you'll
and
make
she's gonna set
bank.
me up. I hope so. I really hope so.
Um,
Yeah.
well, yeah, so that pretty much wraps it up for the first section I have. Now we'll get into those basic questions that I had previously mentioned to you. Um, now this is all about your art, but if you feel like you can answer this in a different way, feel free to do so. You don't have to be, what's it called? Stuck to just doing digital art. If you feel like you can answer it better with physical art somehow in some way, shape, or form, go ahead and answer with that. Um, but how long would you say you've been doing art, like as a total?
My whole life, I think. And like, I don't know, I've always been holding a pencil, like, ever since I had the consciousness to do so, kinda,
Mm-hmm.
and the motor skills. I've always been drawing. Like, in kindergarten, the art room is where you would find me. Yeah, I've just, like, been doing it forever.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what I've learned from every artist that I talk to is if you consider yourself an artist, you have been an artist your entire life.
Yeah.
um, yeah, so why did you start doing art in the first place, would you say? Like what drew you to art?
That's such a tough question. I don't know really. Like I said, I've been doing it forever. So it's like I don't know what kind of chemistry was like going on in my head when I was 3, but the pencil was just the always the most entertaining thing to do. I have like these vague memories of like when I was little and we were playing, I don't know, Jurassic Park and House and stuff. I would always be some kind of critter. um, and then I wanted everyone that was playing with me to know what I was. So then I would draw the thing I was in our game to let everyone know that I'm this and this creature works like that. And then I also got into fandoms and stuff, and manga and anime. And yeah, when I got a little bit older, I was like, oh wow, this is how the things on TV are done, basically. So if I can just like draw like the things I see on TV, my things can also be on TV.
Yeah.
So then I started making OCs and shit. And that's what kept me going after that. I think I really like making characters and drawing characters.
Yeah, I love making characters. They're so much fun to make, and I love OCs. I love OCs.
Me too.
Um, my next question is do you have a muse? Like, is there something that continuously inspires you to make art?
Yeah, I think so. I really, really, really like dogs. And like up until like the last year of junior high school, the only thing that I would draw was dogs. But then after that, I was like, okay, if I want to like study this and make a living out of my art, I can't just draw fucking dogs all the time. I need to draw people because that's where the professionals are looking. They don't want to see my dogs. So yeah, now I try my best to not only draw dogs, and I think it's been going kind of well. Because I have found other things that I like to draw. People are not as boring as I used to think they are. They were. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the drawings that you post on your story occasionally, and what was that one you posted recently? Oh, it was I don't remember. I can like picture it in my head. It was like this beautiful outfit, and I was like, "This is the coolest thing I've ever
Oh,
seen
it
in my
was
entire
a
life."
it was an Uma Musume OC that
Yes,
I was
yes,
working
that's what
on.
it's called, Uma Musume. I would literally, I saw it and I was like, this is actual peak. I mean, like, this is beautiful.
Ah, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Well, yeah.
Having me
So,
blushing over here.
oh, stop. Well, my next question was gonna be, what art program do you use? Because I see you take pictures like from your phone on your computer. Like, what do you use?
Yeah. I am okay. I am really super grandma with technology. I'm so bad at computers and stuff. Like I have 2 years ago I learned what shift and tab was. And that's really fucking bad, I know, but yeah. So the program that I use, it's called Sketchbook Pro, and it's my Shayla, it's my babe. I love Sketchbook Pro. It's awesome.
Well, my next question was, would you recommend that program to other artists?
Yeah, I would. I would actually. Um, it's probably not as good. It doesn't have all the fancy things that like something like Procreate has, but it's not like far off.
Mm.
And the thing that I enjoy about it the most is that it doesn't look like you're about to operate a flippin' aircraft. I hate that so much. Oh my god, it's such a headache. I also have to use Photoshop every once in a while for school. So yeah, I guess you can say I use um Sketchbook Pro and Photoshop.
Mm.
But man, it sucks ass. It crashes all the damn time, and then it's so unnecessarily complicated. Like, just tell me where the thing is. I don't want to have to like press Control D, Control T, Control C, Control bullshit. I just want the thing on my screen, and I want to press it and then be done with it.
Thank you, by the way, for
I
that, because when I switched from Ibis Paint to Clip Studio Paint, it genuinely felt like I was in like the
oh
cockpit of an airplane and I was about to fly it. I was like,
yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I hate when things are complicated like that.
Yeah.
It's really frustrating, and it's so demotivating. Like, it makes me not want to draw because there's so much shit that I have to press just to like adjust the size of my pencil. So like, yeah, it sucks. But Autodesk Pookie is what? No, not Autodesk. They used to be Autodesk. That's why I'm saying that. But Sketchbook Pro um, is awesome and very nice because everything is just right in front of you, and it's super understandable and easily accessible. So you can just like, you want to have the lasso tool, you click on the lasso tool and you do that, and when you don't want it anymore, you just press outside of the thing and you're done with it.
Yeah.
As with fucking Photoshop, you have to do the thing and you have to click there, and then when you do want to unuse it, you have to Control D, and ugh, it's not that much. I'm being a baby, I know, but it's one step too much.
Exactly. It's just a little bit overcomplicated. I can't stand having to
Yeah.
memorize all of the shortcuts.
Nah, me neither. But yeah,
Um,
and it's affordable as well. It's like $12 one time purchase, something
oh,
like that, I think.
that definitely is
Yeah.
affordable.
Yeah.
Well, my next question was going to be, are you self-taught?
Yeah. I am.
Um,
I'm sorry if I'm such a yapster, by the way.
you're sorry, what?
If I'm such a yapster.
Oh, don't apologize. This is a podcast. My last episode was an hour and 19 minutes long. It'll be fine.
Boom. Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate the
Woof.
yapping. So if you want to yap, if you have a story to tell that's not totally relevant, go ahead and do it. I don't care.
Yay.
um, well, when you say that you're self-taught, uh, do you do? Whoa, let me. Okay. Do you use references like when you're drawing, or do you just like freehand it?
Uh, Most of the time I freehand it because I'm too lazy to find myself a reference. I definitely should use them more often. And I try to do that. Um, Whenever I'm like really struggling with something, then I go grab some, and if I can't find it, then I just raw dog it until I kill myself. I don't know.
um, okay, and then my next question was, do you have high standards for yourself when it comes to your art?
Yeah, I think so.
I see.
Um, I don't really like anything that I draw. It's just I don't get that feeling of uh, that I'm proud like I used to when I was younger. Um, I took a break during the pandemic, like for 1.5 year, where I just didn't draw at all.
Mm-hmm.
I was struggling with like really bad depression, and I got my dog around that time, and I just spent that time finding the joy in life again, and the will to live. And while I was doing that, everyone worked their ass off and like grinded the shit out of that year. So now I feel like I'm really behind because I missed out during that time. So I feel like I need to catch up. So I often what's the word? Compare myself to other artists that are younger than me in my age, and then I go like, oh, bad Dobby, you're not like those,
Yeah,
you lazy
no.
bitch.
I totally feel that. I was the same way during the pandemic. I had like the worst depression of my life, and I was also struggling,
Mm,
a lot. And I think I also took
yeah.
a break from art, but the reason why I was bringing that up is because it's like I don't think you're really behind. I think it's more important for you to care about like like okay, art is so special to me that like you need to just find the joy in it, and once you've found the joy, you've already made it. You're at the same level as everyone else, But like
Yeah.
the only reason why I feel like I'm behind is cuz I started my Instagram account so late. Um because it's like everyone, like you said, during the pandemic was like grinding out. They were like, I'm inside, I might as well just draw. I was not that
Mm,
way though. I was definitely not that way. I was busy trying to survive. But
yeah.
yeah, I think it's important to remind yourself that you're not technically behind as long as you're enjoying yourself, because that's what art's all about.
Yeah. In the end, that's the thing, really.
Yeah, that's what matters the most.
Yeah. But I don't like to be nice to myself like that all the time.
I get that. I
But
definitely
it's
get that.
really, it's wise words. It's wise words,
Yeah.
I guess.
So, when or why did you start posting art?
I'm sorry, there's a bomb in here or something. Do you hear that?
I can hear that.
Yeah. Oh my god. What is that?
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
bomb. It's a bomb. Run.
Yeah, it stopped now, so I think we're fine.
Okay. Okay.
Um, what was the question?
When and why did you start posting art?
I started posting like as soon as I started with the digital art. Fuck yeah, I nailed that. I've been practicing that word like all night. Digital. Yeah. English not my first language.
It's
I'm
okay.
really
You're
proud
doing
of that
really
one.
good.
But yeah, I whatever. I started posting as soon as I started doing digital art because my dad told me to do that. I don't think I would have started doing it if he hadn't told me. He's an asshole in many ways, but I think that was at least one good thing he did.
Rare W dad moment?
Yeah, one of his very few.
A very, very rare dad win.
Yeah.
Um, this question doesn't necessarily have to do with your art, but do you think that tracing is ethical with credit?
Oh, I think that really depends. Uh, it like if you're tracing from another artist, I think that's okay for practice, like for your own use. But I don't think, uh, and if you like, if someone asks, so oh, what's that? Then you have to be like, oh yeah, it's something that I traced to practice off of this person. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's like really fine to post something that's traced, even with credit. I just think that's kind of uncool because it's kind of like just copying something, and then it doesn't really. Eh,
Yeah.
I just think it's weird.
Yeah, I
Okay,
get that. Especially if like
but if it,
people think that you
yeah,
did it yourself without reading the description.
yeah, yeah. That's it. That's what I'm getting at. So, for your own use, totally fine. Tracing is a very good thing to do when you're learning in the beginning and stuff. And then from like photos, from stock photos, totally fine. You can do that whenever.
Mhm.
But if it's a photo from like a real person that's not consented, then maybe you need their consent or something.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Um well, back to your specific art journey in general. What would you say your most favorite piece you've created is and why?
Oh, that's a hard one. Like I said, I'm not really too proud of anything that I make these days. But I guess, like, I think the Labubu is pretty high up there, honestly. Yeah, I really like that one. I think
I
it's
also like that one.
also partially because it was so well received.
Yeah, it is definitely one of your best drawings. It's very, very detailed. Sorry, I'm looking at it
Thank
right now. I
you.
really love it.
Thank you. Yeah,
um, but
it's a
yeah.
bit rough.
This is something I actually just noticed before I get into the next question on your Instagram account. So you occasionally draw a carrot creature. Is that supposed to be your boyfriend?
Yeah, it is. It's mom husband.
Is he
It
obsessed with carrots like you are with tomatoes?
not really. He actually is really bad at eating his greens. But I just like asked him, what do you want to be if I'm a tomato? He doesn't like that I'm a tomato, by the way. He's a hater. He's an op that way.
Wow.
He hates tomatoes so much. He's like so grossed out whenever I eat them.
That's so messed up.
And he like yeah, and he like doesn't want to get close to me when I have a tomato in my mouth. Yeah, it's not Sigma behavior, I don't think.
Not Sigma behavior.
Yeah, but yeah, he wanted to be a carrot. He gets to be a carrot, and like the shape, it really looks like him. It really looks like him.
Does he
Like
have
everyone,
that square jaw or triangle jaw?
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a mewer.
He's a mewer.
Yeah, he very handsome.
um, for my next question, I was gonna ask you, okay, what, I know you draw with you call it Sketchbook Pro, right?
Yeah,
But do you draw with a mouse or with with a pad or like what do you draw with?
I have a drawing tablet. It's a Wacom something. I don't know, but it's a Wacom tablet.
How long
I
have
don't
you
know
had it
which
for?
one, but oh, uh, for a hot while. I've had two drawing tablets during these years that I've been drawing for on my computer. How long have I been drawing on my computer? Since I was 12.
Oh
What's
wow.
what's what plus what 12 plus something is 18? What's that?
Wait, 12 plus 8.
Is it 6? Is it
6.
6?
Yes, it's 6. that
Yeah,
took
6.
that
For
took us
6
so long
years.
to get to that.
Yeah, I almost failed math, so like but it's okay. That's not what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I've had two tablets during these 6 years. Um, yeah, so I've had it for a while, I guess. It
That's very
works
impressive.
fine. I like it.
Is it one of the ones where you can see the screen or is it like where you draw on it and then it appears on the screen?
I draw on it and then it appears on the screen.
Oh, so it's one of the older ones then.
Yeah, it's not one of those fancy ones. I'm not rich like that. I wish I was.
Yeah, those
I really
are
want
expensive.
an iPad so I can have Procreate. I got to try out my boyfriend's dad. He's also an artist. He draws. He's really good at that too. And I got to try drawing on his thing.
iPad.
Uh, yeah, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was nice. I like that. So now I'm saving up for one
Well, I really hope you get one
myself.
soon because my iPad is my most prized possession.
Yeah, I think my computer is starting to like have a stroke or something. It was acting really weird like 2 days ago.
Mm.
But she gotta keep pushing because I'm not finished with her yet.
um, I think I already know the answer to this next question, but what do you enjoy drawing the most?
Dogs.
Yep, I knew it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm predictable like that.
Is was the reason why
But
you
yeah,
got your
I
dog
also
because of your obsession with dogs?
uh it was like now we're getting a bit personal, but my aunt she had a dog. This was when I was a bit younger. But then she was like, "No, I don't want a dog anymore." And then we got to take care of the dog. Uh, and I liked having a dog. uh, and then when I started to get really depressed in like 2020, when I was like, I don't know, 13 or something, um, yeah, I didn't want to live anymore. I wanted to end myself, if that's a way to say it. So yeah, something had to be done. So I got a dog, um, and then I had something that I could take care of that was not myself. So it was like I have to be healthy for her because I
Mhm.
need to take care of her. Um, and then in the journey of doing that, I started to get happier and stuff. And then I'm autistic, um, and I struggle with the panic attacks sometimes when I'm overstimulated. And then we realized that she has like such a positive effect on that. And so now she's my certified service dog as well.
Congratulations! Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What's
It's
her
her.
name, by the way?
It's
What's
like
your dog's name?
Baba. Baba.
That's a very
That's
cute
her
name.
name. Yeah, it means old hag in Japanese. And I named her that because she has a wrinkly face. Yeah.
That's so funny. Um, well, thank you for sharing that with me. I'm sure that was very personal, but I do appreciate that.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm sorry if that was like too depressing
oh
or
no,
something.
trust me, it's not. I plan on when I don't have like an artist to interview, I plan on just talking about myself and it'll probably get really deep and depressing in those ones. So I'm not that worried about it. Don't worry. Um
Okay, okay. That's
yeah.
good to hear.
So what's your art process like? Like when you go to start a drawing, what do you do?
Um, I'm kind of like not patient at all when I'm drawing, so I try to just get to the point as soon as possible. Um, but I'm also very not confident in my line work. So I'm kind of like contradicting myself. So then I end up being way slower in the end. Anyways,
Mm.
um, but the sketch, I usually don't have a sketch and then a different layer and do line art. I try to just work on the sketch and then like refine it
Mhm.
um, where needed. Yeah, and then I color. I'm really bad. at describing this. I'm sorry,
It's okay. I feel like the way
but
that
it's
people
really not fancy.
the way that people describe their art process gives me a better idea of what their art process is like. So like when you're more vague about it, I understand that your art process is more
Yeah.
vague because you're just kind of going.
Yeah, I like to experiment as well. Um, so I am always tinkering with like the layer settings
Mm,
for my stuff. And that goes differently every time, so there's not really a fixed formula
I
for
see.
anything, really.
Well, when it comes to your art process, what would you say is the most challenging part of it for you?
Oh, color theory and backgrounds and
Hate
all of those
backgrounds.
smarty things. Yeah, it's so difficult, and
Yeah.
I'm so impatient. So rendering things cleanly is pretty hard for me. Um, I was really trying though in the beginning. If you scroll down like really far down, you can
Mm.
see that I was like harding on my Instagram account. But that was not. It was really not that fun. And I think it's funny because you see, there's such a clear like moment in like my feed when I realized that I don't have to do this anymore. I can just do whatever the fuck I think is fun. And then
Period.
things get yeah, and then things like instantly get more boom colorful and messy and experimental.
Yeah. Um, Speaking of experimental, how would you describe your art style, like in a few words?
Um non-existent. Like I don't think you can say I have any. I really don't think there's a red thread anywhere except for this fucking tomato thing. That's the only, and maybe the Labubus. I think they will be a common occurrence because they're fun to draw. Um, but yeah, other than that, I can't commit to um a fixed art style. Is eh, like that's also something that I tried in the beginning a little bit, but it's really not for me. I don't think I like to try things out, and my sources of inspiration are like all over the place. It's Elden Ring, and then like Madoka Magica, and then it's Dark Souls, and then it's fucking Alien Stage. Um, so yeah, and those don't really have a lot of things in common. Um, yeah, I like exploring. I think so. Yeah.
That's awesome. I was gonna say that if I could describe your art style, I was actually gonna use the word like explorative, if that even is a word,
Yeah.
because it's very experimental, like we mentioned earlier, and I would also probably describe your art style as crunchy in the best way possible.
Yeah. Someone said that my art was like deep fried once, and I really like that.
Yes, deep fried. That's a good way of describing it.
Yeah. I like those crunchy like low res, or I don't know what you would call them, pieces.
Mhm.
'Cause yeah, I'm pretty inspired by like 90s game graphics. Those early funky 3D games, how they looked.
Mhm.
I like that aesthetic a lot.
All right. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for our basic art questions section. Now it's time to get into the quick
Mm-hmm.
fire round. Um, so try to answer these questions as fast as humanly possible. If you want to stop and
Oh
yap,
my god.
that's okay.
I'll do my best. I
Okay.
can't promise anything.
It's okay. If you need a moment to think about it, I can cut it out and post. It's fine. It's not going to be the end of the world. Um,
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your favorite song right now?
Dark Souls 3, the starting screen thing. Oh, no, no, no. Uma Musume. What's it called, that song? What's it called, that song? I've been singing it all day. What's it
Is it the
called?
one that's like Kimi no ayataya bakyun sakyan Kimi
Yeah,
no
that one. And then it's this one.
Yes, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. That's my favorite right now. I got chills on the train listening to that. And I felt so cringe, but I'm happy.
Be cringe but be happy. All right.
Yeah.
So what are some artists that you love?
Oh. Obviously Vivinos and Kumang. Uh, if that's how you say those. I really like their art style because I think they capture the vibes of like real life things that you experience
Mm-hmm.
with the rendering, the lighting, especially. Um, and that's something that I also want to achieve. So I want to study their art styles a lot more. So I think I'm gonna do that. Um,
Mm.
Steel Pop, obviously, they're also an inspiration. I really like that fucking dog. It's really funky and funny. Um, and yeah, and then uh, yeah. Oh, also like that specific style that Vivinos has when she does like fan art for Madoka Magica. I think that's really cool.
That's actually based. That's actually so based. I
Yeah,
love Vivian Nosa's
yeah,
art style. Um,
it's awesome. And then like all the concept art for like Elden Ring and Bloodborne, they're really cool.
yes,
So like,
definitely.
yeah.
What are your thoughts on AI art?
Kill myself. Yeah, it's soulless bullshit.
Period. Okay. What do you hope to achieve with your social media presence?
Hopefully get a job or something.
That's based because you need money.
Yeah.
um, Back onto the social media presence standpoint, what does your follower count mean to you?
Um, I can't be bothered to care, honestly. I'm not. I should be more passionate, but I'm just having fun.
I think that's important, though. I think that's important. I feel like if you get too caught up in how many followers you have, then it stops being fun. So,
Yeah, Instagram algorithm sucks ass anyway, so
you get it. You get it. Um, and then last thing here for the quickfire round, is there anything that you wish I had asked you during this entire interview?
uh I don't know, why am I so handsome?
How did you
I don't
achieve that
know.
beautiful look?
Yeah, it's like layers and layers of makeup. It takes hours every day. But yeah, beauty is pain and labor.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for our quick fire round. Now it's time for our closing statement here. Are there any big projects that you're working on right now, either personal or in school?
For school, actually, I'm so bad at like translating Swedish school terms to English ones. But I guess it's like our final project, but it's individual. We call it gymnasiearbete, which basically means like your high school project.
Hmm.
And then everyone gets to do their own thing, basically. And then we document that. So right now, I'm actually cooking up some concept art for a little story thing that I maybe want to serialize sometime when I get my shit together.
Ooh, interesting.
So yeah, I'm cooking on some Doomed Yuri, and
Oh,
I'm actually kind of proud for once about these characters a little bit. So yeah, yeah,
all you had to say was
that's
Doomed
something.
Yuri, and you got me hooked.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I,
that's
I really hope I can get my ass off and like do something with that for once.
Hey, I'm right there
It's
with you.
so
I'm trying
hard.
to make a webcomic and an animated series right now. Like, I gotta pick a struggle.
Damn! You working. You work.
Yeah,
I could never, like, in this whole thing with me not having an art style, like, I'm such a cheater. I can't commit to anything. Um, yeah, so that's a struggle that I have because I constantly want to try new art styles, but you can't do that if you're making a series. Or like a comic, because that would be weird as fuck. It would just change the art styles every other page.
well, I think that would be kind of cool to read, actually, from an artistic standpoint. All right, well, that about wraps it up for this interview. Do you want to plug yourself anywhere?
I am Arsoya everywhere. If I am on that platform, that's what I'm called. It's RSOGJA and then underscore, probably.
Perfect. All right, well, do you have any last words before I end this recording?
Um, this was a way more fun and relaxing than what I anticipated. You've been such a good interviewer.
Thank you! Thank you!
It's been nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope I will get 1,000 followers from this. And if I don't, you'll be hearing from me and some other uh, people
Oh,
that I won't
shoot.
name any names of.
I gotta
Yeah.
hurry and get my
So,
follower count up.
yeah. So I have some expectations after this interview, just so you're aware.
Okay.
Um, I'm kidding, obviously, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's been really nice.
Yes, it definitely has been, and thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you to everyone who watched, and if you would like to be interviewed, please reach out to me on Instagram, 13th Empire, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Have a great day.